And so, wounded lion and sorrowful maiden. I can already imagine the look on Strauss and Barbiel's faces if I ended you two right here. And then he ran. God damn! How did Miss Suzume change so much? Put yourself together, Miss Suzume. None of us want to fight you. Then run along. My priority right now is Hibiki. This ain't working, Setsuko. Doesn't look like she's the type to listen to anybody. Then, for Hibiki's sake, we'll just have to immobilize her. I'd like to see you try. Better not be thinking that Sidrill's quasi-sphere is on the same level as the DEM's. So, Sidrill's fake sphere, which was what Gadlight had, and she says she's got a DEM fake sphere, which is interesting that she's got a DEM fake sphere. Considering the AG says he couldn't get in touch with the DEM Corporation, but Suzume has managed to get in touch with them and get an artificial sphere. That's weird. Interesting. But yeah, this is when the voice actress is going like full, the lady. Satsuki Kiryuin from Kill la Kill. This is where she got to have fun, you mean? Yeah. Like the voice actress, she's just done loads of hentai shit, and like audio dramas and movies and shit. Let's begin the private lesson. I'm gonna smash you up. Yeah, like she just did that and she's like, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to like have a respectable career. So then her first role after that was doing Satsuki in Kill la Kill, which is basically like the domineering Suzume character, but she's really good. And then she did this, where she's the giant titty lady. It's like, well, I mean, sometimes you're stuck in hell, right? Ding, ding. Yeah, let's guy mode because he's just gonna fucking die if he fights her. And he's learned the move. Crow learns Haze because he just talks a lot of shit at you, and then you want to die. Oh, he's gonna hit her with the toy. And then Miss Suzume, you just don't get it, do you, Hibiki? I'm Umbriel. Or maybe you don't want to admit that your beloved Miss Suzume is a thief. Oh, you're adorable. I bet if you weren't my student, you would have been so much upfront with how you felt. Miss Suzume, I don't know what happened to you, but I'll bring you back to normal. You're my partner. Clinging to any shred of hope in order to avoid crumbling into despair. Very good, Hibiki. Now come, let's see which of us the quarrelling twins will choose. Suzume's the head of the EM, isn't she? That sounds like that would be quite ridiculous. Yeah, Gadlight had the real sphere. No, Genin didn't have an artificial sphere, it just had a thing that does dimensional energy, which AG said everybody does. Everybody does that where he's from, and then he got the real one. But it's like somebody had like a fake sphere thing. It might have been Analotta. But unless like I completely misread that like the thing is in the wrong order, and it's like don't expect your fake sphere to be the same as my fake sphere. My one's way better than your one used to be. Like maybe the dude just wrote it confusing. What does Umbrio want? He wants their sphere back. Who else wants to talk to her? Shinji, Shororo, but he's not deployed. Umbrio tells Shororo that he should only play with dolls at home because out here he's just annoying. And to Alto, he's like, "Oh, you're just a white knight by nature. Gonna weigh down on those wings you're so proud of. You know, you should settle your own problems before trying to try anything with me." And Alto's like, "This is what Suzune's really like. I hate this." And Callan is like, "Won't let you hurt Hibiki." And he's like, "You're so brave, but I'm afraid no man's gonna take a girl like that." And Callan just goes, "Thanks for the tip, but I'm no one to be taken by anyone. If there's someone I want, I take it myself." And Amber's like, "Good, I feel the same way. So get out of the way. I want the sphere, and you're in the way." And Sosuke, she's like, "Hold on a minute," and she says, "Please, who in their right mind would lend their ear to one of the most problematic students in class?" And Sosuke's like, "Is this what she's really like?" And she says, "This is how all people are. They all have a side of themselves. They hide from others. Applies to your dear Kaname, I can tell." He's like, "I won't allow anyone to insult her, not even you." Looks like we're fighting two versions of Batman. Not really, other than like the split personality thing. Well, I gotta stop doing the big moves now. She leaves at 30k. And this is Koji. My Mazinger and I'll pin you down, Miss Suzune. Not gonna happen, Koji. I already know your tactics like the back of my hand. You rely too much on Mazinger when you're fighting. You won't stop me like that. Miss Suzune. And your weakness is how soft you are beneath that rough exterior. If you actually want to best me, you'll have to be ready to make a demon out of the Mazinger. Dang it! Dang it! The hell did Barbiel do to her? This is the Shinjinator. Here she comes, Shinji. But that's Miss Suzune, our teacher. You're always so sweet, Shinji. Not a good fit at all for the world-destroying Avas. Don't want to fight? That's good. Your AT field would have been a problem. Miss Suzune, you're just gonna keep whining then go away. I have no time for children. I...
何か手があるはずだ。きっと何か。テンポを合わせよう。ピアノの連弾を思い出して。行こう、カオル君。
ブラモー。
いいね。いいよ、君との音。ボランティア精神のかけらも感じさせないね。止まっていたら反撃を食らうだけだよ。交流士フルバースト。見せてやるよ、こいつの力を。
Let's show you how powerless you are.
逃げようったって無駄だよ。
Get them, turn on them, or in the case of we can turn them. Nice, nice. Fucking got him. She doesn't even have regen or nothing, so I do actually have to be careful. Fucking flying lobster, let's fucking go. Okay, I need water, Amata, Rand,
スクラップにしてフィニオンへの土産にしてあげます。
Okay, I don't need Ren. I need Crow. I need Crow, Ryoma, Amata, and Wata to fight the lady.
あら、何のつもりかしら。
日輪は我にあり。
By the power of the Sun Ring,
今必殺の
face the power of the sun. Sun attack. Oh, and she casts a lot. Oh! Oh! Okay, like, because the effect went on both of them, I was like, did she actually cast love on both of them? Because if so, that's actually really fucking good. That's like a top 10 ace bonus for sure, but no, it was just because it also did, like, the... Like, it just gave him accelerate and shit. But it didn't give him any of the other stuff, it just gave him the ones that are shared anyway. So, I was like, damn, that's a wild fucking dude for a second. I was looking forward to seeing you, Ryoma. What? I've always wanted to have at least one brawl with you. This is a dream come true. Yeah, right. Suzune's my co-worker and a damn fine one. Nothing like a kill-crazy girl like you. Didn't I tell you? I'm Umbriel, not Suzune. Fine by me. I just have to drive you out of her head and bring Suzune back. Then he gives her the bottom. So, Wata and Amata. Co-worker, who was the jet? Yeah, that's a co-worker. They worked together in the same place. People intimated that they wanted to fuck, and Rion was like, no fucking way. The only thing I want to fuck is everything up. Rion, violence is not the decision, it's not my problem. Yeah, that's true. That's extremely accurate to the Ryoma man. And it turns out there's not many problems that you can't solve with Ryoma's brand of violence. And versus Amata. Miss Suzune, why did this happen? There's more than just one side to a person. Surely you, of all people, can understand that, Amata. You talking about Kagura? That's right, but still, you have no measure to stop me. Not as long as you fight guided by your faith in stuff like love. Miss Suzune had always supported me and Makono. Who the hell are you? Get out of Miss Suzune's head! Okay, yeah, now the only dude that I want to fight them is Wata, which is fine. Oh no, it's not just Wata actually, it's Wata and Crow. So, we'll see if we can set up where Crow actually can't fucking touch her. But yeah, and now we've got plus 10 accuracy. Thanks to Crow's Sphere Act, because he's the accurate one apparently, which is fucking ridiculous to me, knowing his nonsense that he was up to in Z2 and his sniping. Believe in the power of justice. You can protect everything.
勝手にやらせてもらう。じっとしていてくれないか。
Pretty good. 254 defense is pretty good on a real man, as they go. Remember wanting to learn how to do both of those things.
サイデリア、その存在を排除する。月光町システムを使うしかないとは。
Thanks, Shah. I'm glad someone can murder everybody. For Western Mechs over Asia 1's Battletech? I'm sorry to let you know that Battletech is just stolen from other shit. Like straight out of Macross. But that's fine, everybody has their own taste. How you doing? Welcome to goddamn anime. They weren't stolen, they were licensed, but how many gold actually stolen, but they had more money. I mean, that doesn't change what I said, though, that, like, you prefer Western Mecha over Asian ones, yeah, but Battletech Mecha are Asian ones. They just, like, that's what I was getting at. No, I know not all of them. I never said all of them. But it's okay.
Yeah. 勢いは買うがそれだけだ。支配者は打倒される。それが歴史の必然だ。そこだ。行け、インファンネル。落ちよう。
Oh.
羽をむしれば戦乙女は地に落ちる。派手さに見合う威力だよ。これが交流士ブラストだ。何すんだ、痛えじゃねえか。
What the heck's that with this?
その歌が届かねえ。
You want like pure Gundam here? You don't even like Gurren Lagann?
正義の味方ごっこより
Gunbuster?
学業を優先し
Don't
ない。
like
私は私の思うままに生きるんだ。
Strider?
欲しいものは全て手に入れてね。
Evangelion? I mean, that's okay. Maybe you'll change your mind after seeing them all over in crossover hell.
その程度の腕ならさっさと鈴音先生の中に引っ込んでろ。
Yeah, but that's nice. Well, okay. Well, that's also a thing that you might enjoy in Super Robots. They do that a lot. They are all about all of the fan service all of the time. Yeah, let's see if we can get Crow to not be able to hit her. Unfortunately, no. And also the 10% damage buff from being near the lady. Okay, then versus Crow, this is where we have the bullshit line that I hate. Very impressive, swaying scales. I didn't expect you to be able to rescue Hibiki like that. Just shut up already. Excuse me? What the? My problem with women aside, even I somewhat liked Suzune. The fact that you exist wrecked that though. Well, 1,000 apologies. This is who I am though. Now so I just have to make you shut up, for Hibiki, on my own sanity. And the like to use there is like attracted to, like, not just, oh yeah, like, she was alright, just like, hell yeah. I don't like women very much, but even you are super sexy. Yeah, she's like Shiku and wonder what Shiku's face will be like if I take you out here. And hopefully Wata will just fucking miss, and then we can Naruto the hell out of her. He's fine. He's fine. Okay. I'll do it on a 70%, if not I'll just reload and won't attack him with water. Okay then, cut it out, Miss Suzune, I don't want to fight you! And then, normal Suzune face. Forgive me, Wada, Miss Suzune has got her reasons. But if you're expecting a sob story, you're in for a surprise. While you may not want to fight, I sure do. Miss Suzune! I don't show any mercy to those who get in my way, not even kids. That's how I live my life. Ugh, you're a huge idiot, Miss Suzune. When the chips are down, I'm also ready to get my hands dirty. Kono yaro! Nice, he didn't do any fucking damage.
私もスズメも礼儀正しい女だからね。心臓スフィアの力でどこまでやれるかな。
Looking at the big red triangles where nipples is also extremely offensive to me. He's fine. He's fine. So let's just blow up all these other dudes and then Noriko the shit out of her. Victory. Victory. These are you guys.
奪われたものを取り返すのは当然だろう。
Got the first chorus, but nice work, Kay. Oh, that's all of them? Alright, never mind. I was expecting it to be a, a longer trial. MJ. DMJ again. Oh, perfect. Like, I wasted loads of shit, but love fucking helps a lot. So now I'll try just double PP. Okay, that's the lowest we can get it. Alright, we'll try it double PP. Stand you there for double damage. Stand you there for that. Nobody's got positioning yet, right? I think the only boy who would have it is this guy, but he doesn't have it yet, so... Buster Collider. We want to fight her, but he'll do it. Oh yeah, no, this is easy and free. Positioning gives you an extra 5% on the surround bonus. So instead of going 5, 10, 10, 15, for how many people you have surrounded them, it goes 10, 15, 15, 20. So ideally, people with range 1 finishers are really good for it, because you're going to put them next to them, but obviously you don't count for it when you yourself are doing it, which is why this only counts as a 3 surround instead of a 4. I don't know that the surround skill is in V, actually. Like, the mechanic is. The mechanic is in, like, every Super Robot Wars game. But I don't know that the skill is in. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick peek. Oh, like, everybody scatters. It was like, holy shit, we've got to get out of here. No, looks like it's not in there. Yeah, it looks like the skill is indeed not in. So, we did it. He's like, wow, you guys really did it this time. Nice work, didn't expect that. And Hibiki's doing the best he can, but Suzune's like, even you have your limits. And she tells him that he needs to work on his sphere and get stronger, because when she takes it, she wants it nice and powerful. And she says, after all, half its current state is her doing anyway. It's like, Rand, cover him. Got it. Wise, sorrowful maiden. So, we're going to try and do some shit to protect the poor Hibiki boy as he's about to collapse. It's the power of love, Setsuko. I'm going to stop you. Yeah, nice try. And then Barbiel shows up, and he's like, not so fast, jokers. Blammo. Not Setsuko out cold. And then Umbriel making a nice face like, ooh, wow. Power of love, I guess. And then Barb's like, alright, Umbriel. Out of the way. She's mine. I won't even let Australis have Setsuko. So, Suzune's like, no, Hibiki. Off we go. Barbiel, Setsuko! And he's like, I'm taking her to the central base. See ya. And off he goes, kidnaps the lady. It's like, Barbiel and Suzune have left the map. It's like, oh, dang it. Lost their signal. Oh, well. It's fine. Said they're taking her to the central base, but, you know, that was where we were gonna fucking go anyway. And then Hibiki goes unconscious and it's like, my heart is wavering. Boy. And so, everybody heads to the D-Trader. Hey, G. Master Jeffrey, what goes like, you need to tell us everything you know. Absolutely everything. He's like, AG? He's like, well, divulging this kind of information breaks the code of the DEM agents, and it is the worst crime I could possibly commit. And Hibiki just says, okay, dude. Are you really a DEM agent, Robo? Like, is that your highest priority, your highest calling here? That's not, like, they've not even contacted you once, they've left you adrift? Or are you a member of ZBlue for real? What one's it gonna be? And he's like, ZBlue, huh? Then he's like, alright then, break in the level 3 clear Project Gemini. It's like, Project Gemini? It's like, yep. Quarreling Twin Spheres sign. He's like, yep. And he says it was a plan to steal the Quarreling Twin Sphere. At the time of the plan's inception, said sphere was known to be aboard the Geminia of the planet Geminis army. So the Genian was created in the Geminia's image to facilitate sphere transfer, and given a camouflaged alternate mode to keep the Gemini from suspecting the Geminis. The ultimate mode was also a concession to the fact that Genian's original artificial sphere was unable to deliver the expected full power needed to run the Gaia systems. The word Gai, by the way, is uses the Japanese word for corpse or husk, since without the spirit of the sphere animating it, it was just a husk. And Callan's like, so, you're a shithead then, right, buddy? And he said, DEM did more than just build the robot. They also ran a study to figure out who was best suited to pilot it, the best reactor. And it's like, and Suzune was that? He's like, absolutely. She was selected as the originally intended pilot. And the black object that Hibiki touched all the way back then was the pilot registration system and instruction manual. And the plan had to be have Suzune run into it and register voluntarily. Had she not agreed right away, then she was to be cajoled, to put it nicely, and then threatened, and finally brainwashed if she had continued resisting. In short, the part about AG just coincidentally being in the neighbourhood was just a huge lie to let him do his job. So, things aren't looking good for the AG man. But Kira's like, no, come on, we need to hear him out fully before we jump to conclusions. And he says, Suzune's selection hinged on the fact that she suffers from multiple personality disorder. And Rue is like, yep, figured that out ages ago, knew that, but, you know, confidentiality, couldn't tell you. The whole Fierce Suzune thing is that other personality, which thanks to Barbiel's sphere, is in... Yeah, his sphere act is in control. The polar opposition between these two personalities was one plausible way to get the sphere to activate. Hibiki's is controlling, like, conflicting emotions. Gadlight's was conflicting emotions. Hers was just going to be conflicting personalities. But because Hibiki got in the way, the Genin crafted itself to be most suitable to its own quirks, to his quirks, and AG lacks the ability to deregister a pilot under these circumstances. So AG discovered the stirrings of a different but still potent set of warring emotions inside Hibiki and decided to risk having him stick around as the test pilot. AG helped arrange it so Suzune came along as the sub-pilot to be extra sure there are enough conflicting emotions to at least get the jazz to activate. And everybody's mad as hell at just the way he just so matter-of-factly states this and isn't, like, even remotely remorseful, and Ryoma was like, fucking, you've been playing Hibiki and Suzune like a goddamn book. And he's like, I'm an Agent Robo, I do what I must. But Hibiki's the only one who's not super mad. And he says, no, it's fine. I use Genin's power for my own use and AG to get the angel thing, so we're even. Like, I used him, he used me. He's like, so, it's going to be dry eyes tonight? And if he's like, shut up. And he's like, we're even, but for Suzune, no. And he's like, oh, what are you going to do then? And he says, I'll never let anyone else be Genin's pilot, and nor will I let Suzune be forced to fight. And he says, as far as the DEM Corporation don't want Genin stolen by side reels, it seems like you're going to be working with me to help get her back. And he's like, yep, that's right, DM Corporation don't want it in Sidereel's hands, you want to get her back, I want to get her back. The goals align, but different reasons, it's fine. And if she has multiple personalities, then the kind teacher that Hibiki knows should still be in there. And all this suits AG just fine. And everyone's like, hell yeah, we're going to back you up, dude, you're the best. And then AG says that this protracted lack of contact from the DEM could well mean that they've been already crushed by Sideril. But then he says its category is DEM, and he said that was the dimensional energy machinery, but that's a lie. It's actually Diabolus Ex Machina, the devil in the machine. So, nice work, Hibiki. You made a deal with the devil, maybe literally on this one. He's like, I'm gonna get it back. And it's like, oh, Sphere Power is a bunch of bullshit, right? Setsuko and Barbie all doing a thing, and Advent showed up and was shitty. Fucking don't like that, dude. Crow's not best impressed. But, normal means I'm gonna get Suzune back or track down the angel, so I guess he's gotta work with AG. And everyone's like, yeah, we'll support him and not AG, and AG's like, I'll help. And DEM is actually Diabolus Ex Machina, and he asked if he could use that power and upend the order of everything. And Hibiki's like, hell yeah, I'm fucking gonna, dude. I'm gonna get Suzune and Setsuko back. So, Crow's in a weird position. He made a leap forward with his own sphere, but also he didn't save the day, so that sucks. And the biggest thing on his mind is Advent. And they're like, you don't trust that guy. He's like, no, I do. And that's what I don't like. I trust him instinctively, like everybody else does. But my brain says I shouldn't. And then this mysterious lady comes on and is like, as expected of the swaying scales reactor. Whole lot of instinct going on lately and not enough sense. But he's like, that's right, it's me, baby, I'm back. And she says, oh yeah, love is blind. That's how the swaying scales should talk.